Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to see you here again, or hello and welcome if you're new here. I'm Miriam. On the side I'm doing music and pursuing my dream of writing and performing my own songs. So I'm happy if you stick around and subscribe to my channel, like this video and leave a comment. For today I thought it would be nice if you got to know a bit more about me. And the thing is, I do not yet have the following that I can make FAQs with the questions that you asked me. So instead of that, I googled for a list of the most asked interview questions for musicians, and I will pick some of them now and answer them for you. So first question is, what made you want to become a musician? That is a very good question. So singing, playing music was always a huge part of my childhood. My mom was singing me to sleep with lullabies and stuff like that, so I really enjoyed music. And then I got some CDs for children where they explained operas to children by a moth and a worm. It sounds weird, but it was super cute and I loved those CDs a lot and I still really like them. And one of those CDs I got was about the opera Carmen from Bizet. And I just loved the music. It was so great. This music was amazing and I couldn't stop singing it. And so at this point I was 7 years old and I said, you know what? I'm gonna become an opera singer and I will at one day sing Carmen on stage. I didn't become an opera singer. I became a medical student. But yeah, that's another story. Maybe I will answer this question later, how I changed my mind. But initially, I wanted to become an opera singer because of Bizet's Carmen, because I loved the music so much in that opera. Okay, which instruments did you play in high school? Oh, okay. So the first instrument I wanted to play was a flute, and I got a flute from my great-grandmother for my 4th birthday. I didn't really got lessons, but I just played a bit around with it and I liked it, but I actually preferred my mother's piano. So when I was 7, I started getting piano lessons, and I'm still very sorry for all my piano teachers that I tortured over the years because I was incredibly lazy, and while I really enjoyed sitting on the piano and making sounds, I didn't really enjoy studying it and learning how to read notes. So yeah, I had piano lessons for quite a while and nothing stuck in my head. And actually this was one of the reasons why I ultimately decided against becoming an opera singer and going to music university, because I just realized that it's not my passion to learn about music theory. I'm not passionate enough for music to really sit down and study piano until I'm good enough to study piano, because if you want to go for university for vocal studies, you also have to study piano on the side. And I just realized it's not my passion to become an opera singer. I'm not passionate enough about it, because if I were, I would really study piano, and I didn't. So yeah. Do you have any hobbies or interests outside of music? Well, yes, I do. I'm a medical student. I'm very passionate about medicine and science. I think in medicine I found the passion that I was always lacking in when it came to opera music, classical music. So I like operas. I still really enjoy going to see an opera, but I can sit down and learn about something medically for hours and really enjoy it, and I do not enjoy that much studying music theory. The next question is, what is it about music that makes you feel passionate? So I've always been very creative. I also wrote my own stories as a child and fairy tales or books. Like I started writing books that I never finished. Yeah. So I've always been a very creative child, and I think what I love about music is that it gives you the opportunity to create something. You know, you can create music, you can write a song, and this specific piece of music has never been there before. And yeah, so I think that's amazing. I think music really has an underestimated power. I think music can make you feel what the artist felt when they made the song. So I really admire music for being something that you can create out of nothing, and also being so strong and so powerful in conveying emotions. Describe your favorite and least favorite part about being a musician. Well, in my case, it's being a hobby musician, but I will still answer that question. I think my favorite part is what I just said. I really like this, like this process of creating something out of nothing and bringing across your own emotions and what you felt in that situation. I mean, I can, you know, if I had a bad breakup, I can tell you I had a really bad breakup. I feel really bad about it. But if you listen to a song I write about my bad breakup, then you will be able to feel what I felt in a completely different way than if I just tell you about it. So this is my favorite part. And my least favorite part is my imposter syndrome. I think I always have the feeling everyone is so much better than I am. And the point is, it is like this. There's always someone that is better than you. There's always some 5-year-old kid that can play all the instruments you can play and cannot play 1,000 times better than you. But this does not invalidate your own music. This does not invalidate your own process of creativity and the joy you feel while creating music. So yeah, I think my least favorite part about being a musician is the constant self-doubt I feel, even if it's just a hobby for me. I'm not making a living out of it. I feel sometimes I'm not justified to call myself a musician. Sometimes I feel like my music's not good enough. This is what, in my opinion, is the hardest part about being a hobby musician. I mean, as I said, this is not about making money, right? It's just a hobby of mine. So yeah. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this peek into my life, and if you did, leave a comment, like this video. I can do a part 2. There were way more questions on this website suggested. So yeah, if you liked it, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. I hope you have a nice day and a nice week, and see you next time.